We get a lot of questions from clients who are interested or have questions about planning for the expense of needing nursing home care. So whether that's you yourself or a family member, a spouse, a parent, it's important to think about and to address this question with an experienced elder law attorney. So when it comes to nursing home expenses, there are generally 3 ways that you can pay these expenses in Pennsylvania. The first way is private pay, so you can pay out of pocket for the nursing home cost. Now, in Pennsylvania, the cost of nursing home care is an average of about $10,000 a month. So you're talking about a large sum of money. The second possibility would be if the individual has a long-term care insurance policy. So that would have been a policy they would have bought sometime before they needed the nursing home care, and they would have to review the provisions of their policy specifically for when they would be eligible to receive those benefits and how much of a benefit they'd be provided. The third way, and the one that most people have questions about, is Medicaid. And Medicaid is a needs-based benefit that is available to Pennsylvania residents to pay the cost of nursing home care specifically. Medicaid provides other benefits, but in this case, we're generally talking about someone who may need to go into a long-term care facility. So as I said, Medicaid is a needs-based benefit. You have to first be medically eligible, meaning that you need specifically long-term skilled care in a nursing home. And the other criteria is that you need to be resource eligible. So you need to have meet certain financial criteria. There's income and resource or asset limitations to that in order to qualify for this Medicaid benefit. And in general, it's a pretty low level that you're allowed to maintain before you're qualified for Medicaid to begin paying the cost of a nursing home. So the good news is that there are certain planning steps you can take that will let you retain some assets, retain resources, and possibly expedite your eligibility for a Medicaid benefit. And those planning tools might include purchasing resources that Medicaid's not going to count as a resource for you. They may include the purchase of a Medicaid qualified annuity. They may include retitling assets, and it may include establishing and funding a trust. What planning techniques you use are going to depend on when you might need nursing home care, whether you're individual, whether you're single or married, and what the makeup of your assets are. But all of that taken into consideration, it is possible, as I said, to protect some assets and possibly qualify for Medicaid sooner than you otherwise would if you would not take any planning steps. So the important thing is, if you have questions about paying nursing home expenses and possibly protecting assets or becoming qualified for a Medicaid benefit, it's important that you talk to an attorney before you do anything on your own, because the Medicaid rules are very complex and they often change. But as I said, there are planning steps that can be taken, and that way you can qualify for the care that you need.